This is my mx5 and I am, say, 3 weeks away from Santa Pod USC 2025 and currently I have no MOT, the front indicator is damaged and I don't know where the wiring has gone, I need no bulb setting, power steering pump has failed a couple of weeks ago, missing glass on the wing mirror, don't know where this part is either, completely gone, still need to paint the wing, the bonnet, the door and the other wing mirror before I can even take it for an MOT. And it is today the 14th of July and Santa Pod is the 1st till the 4th. Now, I've just done the timing belt. As you can see, all of the wet sanding that I did on this side, the lighting's not the best in here as I've only got 1, 2 and that one's asleep and it's never been on since I've been in here. But you can see it has been painted along this side. I've custom fitted these S14 or 200SX side skirts that I got gifted, along with there's some up there and there is a 200SX front bumper up there that I was toying with, seeing if I could fit it on to make it more one of one. The firing issue is fixed, the starter, well it now starts. The power steering pump is failed completely. I've done all the checks on it before even recording this. I've put a new radiator in this year. The interior is, I do need some new seats ideally, as these are destroyed. However, it is 31-year-old, it's 1995, it is not going to be in the best condition. I've owned it for around 4 years, not really done much to it, obviously no performance mods, just mainly cosmetic. I'm just trying to make it look nice before I go anything if I decide with power. It is currently on, I need to turn the battery on, 2 seconds. Mileage on this is 192,823. Now, that sounds like a lot for this, but these engines do typically go for loads. And I have been wiring in because I found that I have the electronic wing mirrors, but unfortunately, the previous owner has cut off my passenger side one, so I'll have to try and figure out how to solder it on together. But as you can see, one bulb and no bulb because I have no idea where it's went. One of these rear lights are cracked and it does bug me a little bit that they've got a crack on them. So I do want to get some more, but I haven't been able to find any near me. But I'm going to go ahead and put this side together. With this back in now, the next step would be getting the passenger side wing mirror all soldered together. Fortunately, this is the wiring, so the clip is there that goes in to the motor through the door and into the control. As you can see, the wire does not stick up, so the only other thing I'm able to do is potentially solder it back together to get it working again, because I would like this car to have working wing mirrors that actually rotate. So I think my first step will be in take this plug off, extend this wiring a bit more because it's not too far off onto there, but if I can get a bit more it's better, and then I can focus on getting it inside of the wing mirror afterwards. And then once it's all joined and attached, plug this back in and hopefully the wing mirror does spin. Right, now that I've took this out, that should want to go back in there, but there's not enough wire. And then right now that this is wired up, we need to test to see if it actually works or if the motor is blown in this one. All the wiring is on, good connections all around. If this side doesn't work, then it is purely an issue with either this or the wiring that could go back into it from this plug, but we're going to find out now. I did manage to pull the wiring out through the actual wing mirror itself, and I've just used a mole grip to pull it out, and I've just stripped and soldered the first wiring. So I've got 2 more to do, but I also do need to strip the other two there, and then I can solder it up, and then all I'm going to do is just plug that in and double check it works before putting it all in and bolting it all back together, and then hopefully we have a full working wing mirrors. Time on. Control left. And it works.